3, 2,
Parla tu,
1. In German, there's the word Vorfreude. It means the hype before something in the future is gonna happen. And after 2 months, here we are. Season 4, Race 1, Austrian GP, Euro Tier 2. As always, Alex Pato here alongside me, the one and only Antovarlo.
Thank you for the nice words.
So man, the lobby is now loading. We're gonna see how the weather will be. I'm not used to the commentate anymore, so I think we're gonna need some time to get back on rhythm. And what do you think about this race? What do you expect?
Well, if Austria has taught us something in the recent past year in the Race Spec F1 2020 lobbies, is that always expect the unexpected. Always expect some crazy weather change. Always expect some crazy comeback. Always expect some crazy overtakes and crashes. And most importantly, always expect penalties around this track. So if someone wins on track, it's not necessarily sure that he actually wins the race. So always keep an eye on the penalties column and watch the race until the very last corner, because we know how tricky the last corner is, and literally anything can happen and anything can change in a span of 1 corner in this track. So I really cannot wait.
Yes, me too. Let's talk about some facts about this track. We are at Spielberg in the Styria region, as we all know, because one of the Austrian GPs last year was even called the Styrian GP. It is a really short track. It is a 4.3 kilometer circuit with the majority of the turns are right-handers, sorry, and three straights basically. A kind of mixed second sector, and then another small straight coming down the first sector. Yeah, times are gonna be really quick here. Usually the record,
I think even very tight.
Yeah, of course. The lap record was set by Carlos Sainz this season in 2020. It was a 105.6. And Red Bull Ring is back to Formula 1 since basically 2014, but he has a lot of tradition in the past. And I think some drivers have already started their laps, so I'll go with you, and then you can start telling us what is happening on track.
Okay, we're gonna follow Ion with the Haas that is starting right now his lap. So you go on 8th gear, you brake at around 60 meters, down 4 gear to 4th, very aggressive in the first curve, try to stay as far as possible in the second curve, otherwise your lap will be ruined. You activate DRS, you use as much as possible of ERS, you brake at the 80 meters, down 6 gears, short shift up to 3rd, he's green in the first sector, I don't know if it's a glitch or not, for turn 3, and then go uphill, then downhill for turn 4. You brake where the shadow is. You go down 5 gear to 3rd. 4th, a little bit of a wheel spin for him. 6th, 7th, very aggressive on the curb at the entrance. Trying to stay as far as possible from this one, otherwise you'll have to be invalidated. And thought he's able to do just that. Once again, 7th here, and then we arrive at the 3rd sector when it looks like it's a washing machine because of how quick and fastest corners are. Down to 5th, once again try to stay as far as possible on the curb, and he crosses the line, does a 1:03.645 that puts him provisional P2. Not a bad lap by the Haas driver.
Yeah, it wasn't, and let's see now Trap Formula, who is coming back to the pits, and he's on pole now, 2 times away from Todion. Then there's Vinska in P3, Team Ferrari in P4 and P5, really close together, and really close together on track as well. And they're really close together on track as well. So maybe they're thinking about using the slipstream. in the next few laps, because I mean you can gain a lot in the first sector if you have a car in front giving you the tow.
Absolutely, absolutely. But they really have to time it to perfection, because otherwise you lose literally everything in the second and the third sector. So they really have to manage it well, because the gains are, as you said, are enormous, but also the potential losses are right there. So you have to make sure also of that. Tell me, P2 103632, and one of the protagonists of last year's Tier 3, the one that we commentated, starting to... it's had a nice start of this Tier 2 Season 4 here in the Race Spec F1 2020.
Yeah, let's talk about some lineups, because, you know, new season, completely new lineups, and also new drivers, because there are some drivers who stayed from Season 3, but we also have a lot of new drivers who joined this season in general.
Absolutely, and all thanks to Alex Pato 94 bribing them. All thanks to that.
Yeah, that's only a case that many of the drivers who joined are Italians. That's just a coincidence.
Oh, yeah. Or probably he blackmailed them. I don't know, something like that.
Yeah, it could be. I'm denying everything here, so on stream. And yeah, so there are a lot of Tier 3 guys we used to commentate last year. There's Ryan, there's Topsy, there's Witty as well,
Olisi too as well.
Yeah, King Kiski. Actually, we're missing the Tier 3 champion this year because he didn't sign up, the Z guy.
Yeah, that's a shame.
Yeah, I mean, I really wanted him to defend his title. And we're missing, actually, today he's not racing, but let's not forget about Liebenau, because he's in Tier 2. So he couldn't race today, but he's a full-time driver. So
yeah, and guys, let me tell you something. Maybe the Tier 1 this year will be... Now, even though I'm saying it, and we're both part of the Tier 1, will probably be a little bit less competitive compared to previous years because of how incredible some drivers are at the front. So you'll probably see maybe a 2 or 3 horse race. But in Tier 2, this year, I think it's closer than ever. If you really like close racing and drama, overtakes, incidents, passion, Tier 2 is the one that you need to watch. Is the one that you need to, every single Tuesday at 8 p.m. GM
Europe.
plus
Central
one
Europe.
time.
Yeah.
Central Europe time, you need to be tuning in into this YouTube channel with yours truly and Alex Pato 94 talking about it, because I mean it's gonna be fantastic. Just like Sammy EU's lap was 1:03.441 for provisional pole position when there were 10 minutes and 41 seconds to go.
Yes, it is. And
and Ryan, pole position.
1:03.3 for Ryan. Ferrari looking good. He started actually on pole last season in Australia. Let's remember that. But he didn't have a really good season, to be honest. Too many incidents with people, and so he decided then to quit. Let's remember, we will support Ferrari squad as well, because we're still Ferrari squad. That's another coincidence. And yeah, but good lap from Ryan. I mean, 1:03.3 is a really good lap.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And I think some drivers will even have... I mean, it will be really hard for the pole sitter to have 3 purples. You know what I mean? Like, I think some drivers will be so close that I think even one sector can be... I mean, the 3 best sectors can be split in 3 drivers. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No. I completely agree with you. I truly believe that the gaps will be very, very close. And it literally goes down to every single corner in this track. You can be down two tenths because you've done turn 1 and turn 3 a little bit better, and then lose completely everything in turn 5 because
Let's watch
you've done
Track Formula, and he's on pole position.
Oh yeah, 13294. But look at that, he's a pole position. But he's less than 40 thousandths of a second in front of Ryan.
Yeah, in fact,
40 thousandths of a second is like nothing.
Yeah, it's even, I mean, calculated in distance, it's like even closer than the grid spots. So
absolutely,
yeah,
absolutely.
And yeah,
that's how important it is to nail the perfect lap around this track, and how hard it is to do that as well. So that's why we're saying that. Just like, I don't know, Thought right now is in P5. He could very well be P1 because he might have done some mistake in maybe turn 2 or turn 3 or turn 4 in the previous lap that we don't know because of how close and how perfect you must be in order to nail a perfect lap.
Yeah, you're totally right. And in the meantime, there's only 3 drivers who don't have a time, but King Kiski is now ending his lap. Let's follow him through the last corner. Let's see what he can do. He goes wide, I think he goes
wide, yeah. He would have done a 1.3.9, which was not a good lap. Would have put him P9, if I'm not wrong. You definitely expect more out of him. But yeah, he got his lapping validated. It will definitely go back into the pits. He still has some fuel. You can see it from his dashboard on the wheel. Put some fresh set of tires and try to go for a faster lap.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, constructor winner, Kinkiski, let's remember, and even finishing second, I guess, in Tier 3 standings last year, I think. So yeah, it was a championship who was dominated by Red Bull, and of course they retained their car. He retained their car for this year. I think now there's Mr. Lucky now in P13, as in actually improving by 2 tenths. Is like in his out lap. No, he's in his fast lap. Sorry. Let's see what he can do. Let's follow him until the end.
Yeah, I'm also following Carlos, 1398, with the Williams, another debutant. His lap doesn't seem to be that bad. He's about to cross the line right now, and he does a 1.3.8 that puts him P7, just 26 thousandths of a second in front of his teammate Ginska.
Yeah, I mean, look from Tommy until basically Mr. Lucky. Like, there's 9 drivers. Yeah, 9 drivers in 4 attempts only. Yeah, that's what Austria is. Welcome to Stereo, boys.
Yeah, so welcome to Tier 2.
Yeah, and let's see what Kinkiski is gonna do. King Genso actually is a new driver as well, and he's actually starting his penultimate run with mediums. Interesting one.
That's very interesting, yeah.
Yeah, to not say weird, to be honest, because I mean, I don't think he can really do something good with mediums. Unless he thinks he can stay in the top 10, like, I don't know if he can.
Yeah, but I mean, in this track, overtaking is not that complicated. First of all, like you can overtake. It's not like Monaco or even a Sochi, where overtaking is quite hard. And also, you truly need to be, and that's the key in this race. You need to be within the DRS train. Because if you go away from that train, it's game over. If you lose it, it's game over. But remember what I said earlier about Thod, what he could have done? Just did a 1/3.3, which was in P3, and less than a 1/10 of pole position.
Yeah, and
still will have, I think, time to go for another shot.
Yeah, yes, he can. And let's not forget, I mean, Truck Formula is now ending his penultimate run. No, he goes to the pits, maybe it was too slow. So what I was telling is that, I mean, usually you need to take care of another factor here, which is track evolution. Because, I mean, usually in the low speed corners, traction gets better and better. So I think towards the end of the session, we are going to see some real fast laps. Do you think
Absolutely.
Do you think we're gonna watch it too?
I think it will be very complicated to be honest with you. As you said, since this track is gonna get a good track evolution, but it could be possible. But it's still a very short track, so in order to gain 3/10 only with track evolution, I think it's a little bit more complicated.
I agree with you. And now let's follow Kinkiski, which is the only driver who hasn't actually started.
Oh.
Yeah, he loses the car.
And he's right behind King Enzo. Like, why?
I think he wants to give Kinkiski the tow. Let's see what he can do.
Yeah, but I mean.
Yeah, in the second sector, I think Kinkiski is gonna eat him alive with those softs. Let's follow it because that's you know.
But they're gonna both lose. Like Kinkiski is gonna lose so much time because he's not also actually gaining on King Enzo.
Yeah, and he will have a lot of dirty air.
Yeah, and also his second sector is really slow. It's 44.6.
Yeah.
I mean, if I were in him, I would pit right now. King Enzo now goes away, which basically made this entire thing completely useless for Kinkiski. He must be fuming underneath that helmet, and he does a 1.3.7.
I mean,
which is P8.
Yeah, I mean, he can do much better.
He will not have a time to complete another lap. I mean, it's mental. It's crazy. Guys, what are you doing?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, just look at what could have been. You know, I mean, I think he could have been at least 2 times.
By the way, sorry, Ryan, pole position, 103.2.
And yes, Ryan is back and furious.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's also follow Tommy because he's now going to pass the second.
He's 1/10 up.
Time sector, but he's 1/10 up, so it will be very hard for him to slim 4/10 in the last sector. But he doesn't. He's going to go back inside the pits, probably to retire. I don't think he'll have time to go out and do another lap.
No, he can't.
Also, Semi is
starting his final lap. He's a purple.
Purple in the first sector. Whoa.
Yeah, really good turn 3. Really good turn 3, man.
Yeah, very, very good.
Let's see. Ryan retires, so no more shots for him.
Oh, and he locks up a little bit inside the entrance of turn 4. Almost loses the wheel, the control of the car at the exit because he touched the curb. Let's see.
That's good.
It is 1/10 down. It's purple outside the second sector. He does not have to make his lap invalidated right now. It's vital for him to be in the first row.
A lot of pressure coming in.
Oh, almost perfect. The penultimate corner. Ooh, very good. Last corner. He's going to cross the line, and he does. A 1:03.2. 1/6 for pole position. Right now, 9 thousandths of a second faster than Ryan. 9 thousandths.
Yeah, and let's watch Trap Formula now.
11 thousandths. Sorry, guys.
Trap Formula is actually starting his last run. Let's follow him because he only needs less than 1/10 to cover to get P1.
Wow.
Yeah, wow. Let's see.
78 thousandths.
Yeah, so let's see what he can do. And he gets invalidated.
He invalidated the lap and he's gonna crash. Out of frustration. Wow.
Torosso crew will not be happy about that. But really, like, let's talk about what Kinkiski actually, what could have been for him.
And also King Genso, like, what has he done? Like, what was the point?
Yeah, the thing is, if you want to give the tow, then, you know, get out of the way before turn 4. That, like...
unless he was... But I don't understand the put mediums and do a 109.8. I mean, unless he did like some free practice in this qualifying session because maybe he didn't have the time to train.
Could be.
So he was gonna use this time to train a little bit.
Yeah, get used to the track and stuff.
But why not go for a faster lap though? Like, why not try to do a qualifying lap.
Yeah,
Regardless.
also because I think this driver has actually some potential. I mean, he did a really good driver evaluation, so let's watch him for the race, because I think he can do really well, to be honest.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's watch the gaps. Like 15 drivers in 8 attempts. Not bad. That's actually not bad. You know.
Absolutely.
I mean,
yeah,
we're on a short track, but like, you know, it's even. I mean, they're covered in less than a second. So
yeah,
fair
and
enough.
The top 6 are 3/10.
Yeah, and now let's recap the position. It's Sammy with a blistering lap, 103.216 in P1, followed by Ryan in P2, then Trap Formula P3, Todd in P4, Carlos in P5, Vinska P6, so Williams looking good, P7 for Whittier, Tommy in P8, Ivan in P9, and Kinkiski in P10. So let's watch what the drivers from P11 what tires will put. I think they will go on mediums. And let's not forget, we don't have any infos this time about the weather. So no spoilers,
absolutely.
no spoilers. And we know in Austria it can't rain. It can't rain indeed. So, and we're getting used to really commentating a lot of wet races. So
absolutely.
yeah. Anyway. Sorry. And yeah, now, I mean, the gaps are so close. I think it's gonna be a real DRS train towards the end. Like.
Yeah, but now let's see if it rains or not. It could have been probably also the Kinkiski knew it was gonna rain and put a wet setup, but it doesn't really look like it.
Yeah, it's not. I'm seeing some clouds over there, but they're not looking so threatening.
Yeah,
we have a new driver here also, Naya159. He's a reserve driver. He joined after quali. So actually it's gonna be 17 people, which is good. Could have been 20 in the first race, but still good attendance. Let's see.
It's better than nothing. Come on.
No, I mean, it's good. It's good indeed. Yeah, so we'll wait for the drivers to start their formation lap, and then we'll
start the race. But Ale, we haven't mentioned something yet, which is the regulation change when it comes to the
that's true.
The driver points.
Yeah,
and
that's true.
You've actually been one of the voters, if I'm not wrong, about this decision. And can you enlighten us about what these changes are?
So basically, I was one of the guys who decided to make some changes for season 4. First of all, you're gonna see that it's not anymore a full season. So basically, it's a shorter championship. It's gonna be only 14 races. And there's a new point system, which is the most important thing. We wanted drivers to be more consistent and not giving up in general when they're feeling like they're not gonna get P10. So we actually decided to use the MotoGP system, which actually allows 15 drivers to get to the points. And of course, the fastest lap is going to be extended to the first 15 drivers. So I don't know if it's good or not, to be honest, the fastest lap thing, but still I think this will promote drivers, you know, not to quit when something goes wrong, still hoping for some points. And yeah, so looking forward to this season. I think in the championship standings, gaps are going to be even closer, because the second position gets 20 points. And the third gets
18,
and the third gets 16 of them. So we're gonna see some, you know, some closer championship. And in the meantime, while I was sulking, the drivers are taking the spot. Adrenaline is starting to appear, and let's see, we are finally almost on the way.
I'm excited.
So, Semi in pole, second Ryan, third Trap Formula. The lights are not out yet. Green flag, it's 2, 3, 4, 5 lights. We're almost ready for Season 4, Austria, round 1. And away we go. It's a really good start from Semi, but Ryan gets a better start in the second phase and he gets P1.
What a start!
And Ryan gets P1. Oh, look at Vinska goes wide. They're fighting Todion and Truck Formula for P3, but Ryan goes in P1, and now Sami got a bad exit out of turn 1. So let's look if Truck Formula or Todion are going to do something about it. No, they think better of it. Oh, he goes on the outside, Truck Formula. He gets a good grip. So let's wait for it. Wow, what a move. And oh, they're side by side into turn 4, but Semi, I think he's quite in front. No, and Truck Formula goes. Oh, wow, that's Hamilton Albon.
Oh, they're side by side.
They're still side by side. Towards the second, someone is gonna use the brakes now, and it's Semi.
Oh, an outpost. Semi ran into the back of Truck Formula. What a disastrous start for the McLaren driver. Oh, Tommy's out. Tommy's out. Tommy is out.
Oh, he has a
front
wing. Oh, he has a front wing damage for good measure. Wow. And Ryan is going to be really glad about this battle. He is 7 times already away from top formula. The aim from Ryan is now trying to break the 1 second barrier and trying not to have top formula behind with his DRS. Let's see if he can do it. It's really difficult around here, let's say. But let's see. Now the classifications are glitching again, so new season, old habits. Let's recap a bit. Ryan in P1, the Truck Formula, Semi, Todd, Vinska, Carlos, Williams lost 1 position each. Ivan, Wittier and Kinkiski in P10. Let's see what... Oh, and Wittier is fighting with Ivan Belov. Ivan Belov doesn't have any battery. I don't know how. But still they're fighting again, and Ryan is actually the game is glitching. I was saying Ryan was was overtaken by Tommy, but it's not. Okay.
By the way, it's very interesting what King Genzo has done, because he was P10, but for some reason he is pitted. And has put mediums.
Maybe he was involved in the crash with Tommy. I don't know.
Could be, because he seemed that he had done such a great start, but actually no. And also Olizi and Hungary Hippo are both pitting.
Yes, they are. So early stops for them. Let's see if a safety car comes out. Yeah, let's recap the positions gained. It's Naya actually who has gained the most. 5 positions gained for him. He started P17 and now he's in P12. He started on softs, so kind of alternative way of thinking. Yes, wing damage though. His wing is broken.
Yeah, they all had wing damage, yeah. Everyone.
Oh, let's see Dubsy. Dubsy is about to overtake Kinkiski on the inside of turn 7. This is not gonna end well, and Dubsy lifts it off because that was way too dangerous. Let's see, because Dubsy has a really good momentum. And Kinkiski is feeling the pressure. Let's see what he can do. Wittier gets a 3-second penalty. And Dubsy loses it! Oh, Dubsy crashes! And he retires from the session! He lost it! Oh my, he lost it in the last corner on the exit. Because of that...
Will it be a safety car?
Well, if...
I don't think so.
I mean, it should be. Oh, and in the meantime, Vinska has actually overtaken Carlos. And Williams are scrapping now. Let's see what Carlos can do now with DRS if he wants to overtake him back. Vinska doesn't have any DRS.
And
they go on the outside. Oh my, wow. If that's a teammate fight, that's nasty.
Oh, and Sammy and Thought are fighting.
Oh, Thought overtakes him.
Gets the position.
Oh, look at the switchback.
That's a switchback.
Wow, what a switchback, man.
Oh, it's side by side again.
Nah, it's really good racing. Wow.
Sammy keeps the position.
Wow, Sammy had a lot of momentum out of turn 6. Wow, that's actually... he made a switchback, which is not so obvious in that corner.
Not so easy,
yeah,
as well.
Yeah. And in the meantime, this fight has actually put more than 1 second gap between Truck Formula and Semi.
And Thought now has the opportunity to eat Semi alive.
Yeah, and let's see Carlos, because he's looking feisty again against Vinska. He goes on the outside. Carlos, oh, and Todd has actually overtaken Semi. Let's follow both.
Very clean move.
Carlos goes on the outside, and Carlos, what a move from the Williams driver.
But watch out for Semi, because he's once again trying to go for the move inside.
Oh, and they're both side by side.
He tried the Alex Albon.
Oh, Todd was about to lose it. Wow. Wow.
Unlike Alex Albon, he can actually overtake in that corner, so he did it.
Carlos and Vinska again fighting each other with Ivan Belov. Oh, the Williams are not doing a really good job now, guys. I mean, they're getting like closer and closer. The cars behind are getting closer and closer to them because of that battle. They're not thinking about the long game, and I think Vinska should let Carlos by, because actually Carlos has more. Oh, and Carlos touches with Ivan Belov. Oh my, no. But Ivan Belov has kept it on track. Wow. Wow, that was amazing. 3-second penalty for Naya.
Oh, and Thought gets a 3-second penalty.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
We said it in qualifying. Watch out for the penalties. Watch out for the penalties. Because they're going to be quite a lot.
Wow, and you know, what I was telling is like, Vinska doesn't have any ERS, and Carlos has more, so I think they should work more. Oh, sector 3 yellow flag. And it's Hungry Hippo who actually lost it out of the penultimate corner, but he doesn't seem to have any damage.
I don't know where he is, actually.
Nah, yeah, the camera just glitched. But it doesn't have any damage, so he comes back on track. Let's follow the leaders a bit, because I think Trap Formula is now saving ERS, trying to see when Ryan is gonna pit.
Hungry Hippo is spun again, by the way.
Yeah, hot tires. That's what you get.
Watch out for Thought once again.
Thought doesn't have. I mean, he has 100% ERS. Wow. He didn't even use. Yeah, he's gonna eat Sammy. Yeah, of course.
Wow.
Oh, but Sammy maybe can go on the braking now. He doesn't. Well, Thought is looking good.
Oh my God! A three-way battle, and Whitey is overtaken both Williams into turn 3. Incredible!
Yeah, and this was. Oh, and wait for Ivan. Wait for Ivan now, because he overtakes Vinska. Yeah. That's what you get.
Can I say it? What a suicide by the Williams drivers.
Yeah, it was kind of suicide. I mean, they should have, like, worked more as teammates.
But Ale, one thing to notice. Look at the sky. Oh boy. We might have forgotten about the 18th participant into this race.
Yeah. Wow.
But watch out for Trap Formula, because right now he's really, really close to Ryan. He's 3/10 down and has 82% ERS left. Ryan has 62, which is not bad. But
yeah, and for this, as now the DRS from Trap Formula, it's a 4-car train now.
Yeah, and also Sammy does right now.
Yeah, it's a 4-car train. And let's see Carlos against Wheatie, because they're fighting.
Oh my God!
Carlos goes on the outside. Let's go on board with him. He tries to go with the switchback. Oh, I kind of manages to do it.
They're really, really close.
But I think there is really close.
Watch out! He's gonna take the position. He's going to take the position. He did. He did take the position.
For Carlos.
What a battle. Move. But watch out, Ryan! Ryan and Trap! Ryan, I think he got a horrible accident over turn 4 and somehow kept the position in turn 5. But what a race this is unfolding, guys! What an incredible race!
It's only 8 laps during this race. I'm kind of over with my voice already. And yeah, I mean, let's not forget about the clouds in the sky.
Yes, absolutely, because right now, Thought, despite having 3-second penalty, he has 85% ERS left.
Yeah.
And Trap is 64, Ryan is 33, he's starting to be under pressure right now. But watch out for Thought right now, because he's once again really close to Trap, but he doesn't go for the move. Bro, you have a 3-second penalty, you have to hurry up. Yeah. Oh, there's a yellow flag ahead, I think it's still Hungry Hippo. Hungry Hippo, yeah.
Oh, and Wheatie overtakes Carlos. Oh, and Ivan.
Whoa, Ivan. Oh, they're definitely gonna touch. No, they didn't.
And it's P5 for Ivan. Oh my God.
Ivan is gonna take P5. Oh, gonna be very close. I did my best. Gary Lineker expression right there.
My God. I mean, it's basically a four-way battle for P1 and for P5. So...
Wow.
I mean...
Now Trap seems to have done some sort of mistake because he's now dropped quite a lot from Ryan. I think right now Thought needs to strike, but also look at Sammy.
Yeah,
he's
but...
really close right now.
Yeah, let's not forget. I mean,
he doesn't have ERS.
Ryan was about to lose it. Wow.
Wow.
I mean, guys...
But he doesn't have any more ERS.
Yeah, that's the thing. I was about to tell that his red light is blinking, so you give the drivers a signal basically that you don't have any battery, and if you're behind, you're gonna be really happy about it.
Oh, it's starting to rain! It is starting to rain! Oh boy.
Oh boy, oh boy. So those guys on softs need to keep it on track for at least 4 or 5 laps, and that's not
and
so
we know
obvious.
Yeah, because the tires right now are really bad. Must be really bad.
Yeah, that's.
We know that usually you pit around lap 11 or 12. Oh, it's a yellow flag in the meantime. I know it's once again Hungry Hippo who's gonna probably kill us if he keeps on doing that.
Yeah, and let's look now because I mean the medium runners are actually gonna be faster.
Yeah, but who are the medium runners? Yeah, it's
they're
Mr.
behind.
Lucky, but it's P12. Yeah, it's quite a lot.
Yeah,
but right now, like, look at Thought, for example.
Oh, he looks feisty. Oh, what? I mean, he basically cut the corner. He basically cut the corner, but still.
Yeah, but he has to go for the move. He has to attack right now because in a few lap times the DRS will be disabled and it's gonna be even harder to overtake. And he needs to gain 3 seconds because of his penalty.
Yeah, unless he does an undercut at the right moment, I don't see him winning this race if he doesn't overtake the guys in front. So you're definitely right. In the meantime, there's Wheaty and Ivan really close to each other. Oh, and
Hungry Hippo has gone on Inters, by the way. I think it's a desperation move. Oh! And No, sorry guys. It glitched completely. It looked like Semi had overtaken out of the outside of turn 5 Thought. Sorry for the the scream, but that looked like an incredible move, but the game had glitched. And
yeah, we're actually following...
nothing actually happened. Oh, I Thought spun though! This isn't a glitch! Thought spun! Spun at the exit of last corner! And hit his front wing! For sure he's gonna have front wing damage. For sure!
And Ivan now is looking really close.
Yes, he does!
Yeah, he can't keep it on track. He cannot keep it on track. Did he lose it by himself?
Yes, by himself.
Oh, that's a shame.
Like the exit of last corner.
Yeah, that's what... I think that's what kind of what you get when you don't push when you have to. You know, it's just...
Yeah, he had the chance. He had the chance to overtake because...
Yeah, actually had the chance to overtake them both because he had 100% ERS, so basically he could have...
Yeah, but right now, sorry I had to interrupt you, but I think right now it's time for Inters because you see the red light blinking on everyone's car, and trust me, they do have a lot of ERS left. So it's definitely Inter condition right now.
Yeah, Ryan was really close to lose it. Yeah.
Let's see if someone gets in the pits. I think Ryan is. Ryan pulls to the right. Yes, he's going to pit. Trap Formula as well. Sammy as well. So everyone is going to go into the pits. Everyone is following my advice. Yeah, DRS is now being disabled.
Oh,
so
and Carlos keeps on.
Time.
Keeps on. Carlos keeps on. He's the only one who has maybe... yeah, maybe double...
No, he was even ahead. He was even ahead of his teammate.
Yeah, he's gonna lose a lot. I mean, I would prefer to double stack, to be honest, rather than having one more lap on these gone softs, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
And let's see now. I mean, Naya and Thought hasn't pitted yet?
Thought hasn't pitted for like why? What is he doing?
He's letting everyone by.
Yeah, but why? Like, but what? Just pit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and it's like a boat. Now his car is like a boat.
Oh, and watch out for Trap Formula on Naya, who still hasn't pitted.
Yeah, easy move if he doesn't go wide. Oh, and Naya goes really wide.
Oh, Sammy gets the position, but now look at Ryan. Ryan has actually increased the gap over Trap by, I think.
Oh, let's wait.
Let's wait. Oh, he touched with Carlos! He touched with Carlos, and Carlos is spun. But I don't know if Ryan has front wing damage now or not. If he does, why? Why, mate? Why?
No, I don't think
he needed to do that.
Yeah, I don't think he has. I think he got lucky.
Let's see now, because right now he's going to pass towards the camera. He doesn't look like he has.
Oh, and
Trap has a 3-second penalty.
In the meantime, we have 18 spectators right now, which is kind of good. So thank you guys for following us.
We have more spectators than members.
Yeah, true.
Which is always good. Which is always good. You always want that.
Yeah. So let's make some bets. Do you think it's gonna stop raining towards the end of the race?
I mean, I don't think so.
You hope so, though.
No, I truly hope so, because, you know, as many variables as possible that a race can throw, the more entertaining it becomes.
Be,
So,
yeah,
I mean, I wouldn't mind, let's say that. I would definitely not mind.
In the meantime, let's talk about Naya. I think his crew made a mistake because he's on mediums.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
Nah, but to be honest, I don't understand how though. Like, right now, your engineer is basically telling you to go on inters for sure.
Yeah.
So he should have selected mediums by himself, unless he knows something that we don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
Which, I mean,
I don't know.
It looks kind of complicated that's what's actually happening, but.
Yeah. And yeah, let's not forget that now Truck Formula in P2 has 3-second penalty, so Semi is now in a potential P2.
Yeah, but Truck Formula is actually pushing quite a lot, because he has gained like a second over Ryan right now. Ryan doesn't look like he has front wing damage, but there was contact with Carlos, so
yeah, I think
this might be a problem.
Yeah, I think Ryan could have been more like prudent in the approach.
Yeah,
because,
could have been more aware of the situation. I mean,
yeah, I mean, you know the guy in front.
That,
yeah.
Unless, I mean, from my perspective, from what I saw, it was done at the exit of turn 5, so in the very fast left corner, left hand.
In the second one, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, it could be that he expected the guy in front to have more pace than what he actually had.
Yeah, I mean, but
you see it that it's not on the intermediates.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, I agree with you, and especially if you feel like there's some grip with inters, and the guy in front is on softs, then you're gonna assume that he doesn't have any grip, Yeah,
so... just wait.
Yeah,
it's not like you're in a battle. It's not like you're in a battle where you need to overtake him.
Yeah.
You need to overtake him as fast as possible, because
he could have kind of.
You have a guy behind you.
Exactly.
He had 3 seconds.
Yeah. Plus, you could have overtaken him like in the exit of that corner.
Yeah.
Easy.
I don't know.
Like super easy.
I really have no idea.
And in the meantime, now we're watching what happened to Carlos, because he pitted 1 lap later and he lost something like 4 positions, and that's what you get. I mean, that's timing. Timing is important in Formula 1.
I mean, even if he wasn't pushed out, which for sure cost him a couple of seconds, he wasn't pushed on the gravel, so it's not like he was beached or something.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's nonsensical. It's not like you do an overcut, you're never going to gain anything out of it. It's not like you're going to have fresher tires for the end. It's 1 lap. It's not going to matter that much. Plus, I still believe that we will see another pit stop with the intermediates, because we're still lap 17. We're still not at the half point of this session.
Yeah.
And Naya is still on mediums, like...
Maybe he thinks it's gonna end up raining. I mean, I don't know. It's suicidal
but
anyways.
He lost
yeah,
18 seconds. He lost a pit stop in 4 laps.
Yeah. I mean, if he's staying out now, that's gonna be something we don't know. I hope. And yeah, now it's
he's
getting
now
lapped.
being lapped.
Yeah, he's getting lapped now. Yeah,
it makes no sense.
Yeah, any
no
pits
sense.
now. Any pits now, I guess. Yeah, he does.
But now watch out for Trap because he's really close to Ryan. But overtaking right now with no DRS will be not easy. Will not be easy to do.
Yeah.
He needs to force Ryan to do a mistake. They almost have the same ERS, sort of.
Yeah, Trap Formula has some advantage, but I don't think it's enough to cover a move ending up in front.
It's not a lot. It's not that much.
So, yeah, this is gonna be... I mean, Trap Formula really needs to attack Ryan because of the penalty, of course. Ryan is looking really good at the moment. I mean...
This is also, sorry to interrupt you, the only battle that we have on track right now.
Yeah.
It's literally the only one.
And Sammy has actually lost some time. So now Trap Formula is back into P2 after that penalty. I mean, counting that penalty. And...
Yeah, Ryan...
Oh!
Trap Formula spins! And Ryan gets a 3-second penalty, though!
Oh my. And Sammy gets a 3-second penalty,
Sammy overtakes him, yeah.
I think
and
Sammy
now
got a warning.
Sammy has no warning?
I think he got a warning just in that corner. Let's see.
Let's see. I'm going to check.
He has two of them. Yes,
two warnings. But right now, Ryan has a 5-second lead towards Semi. Semi, however, has gained 3/10 in this one corner alone. But Ryan does not need to lose 2 seconds. Or hope that Semi does a mistake and gets another warning.
Yeah, I think...
What a mistake by Trap. I mean, he lost the car. But we said it. It's not going to be easy to overtake around this track. Probably gone to the power a little bit earlier than what he should have.
Yeah, that's true. That's what I was about to say. You know, when you don't have DRS and you keep stuck behind the car, you get a little bit more and more frustrated, like drop after drop. And, you know, I think maybe he got a bit too frustrated, so getting a better exit. He wanted to get a better exit, but it turns out it wasn't a good idea.
But also, Ale, now it's not my only impression, but does it seem like it stopped raining?
Yeah, it has stopped raining.
Yeah. Another curveball into this race. We told you guys. It's not like we didn't tell you guys. Come on.
Yeah. We told you with us commentating races get crazy, guys. And that's another case of it.
Yeah, and Sammy just not... I don't want to always interrupt you, but it always seems to happen something whenever you're talking. Sammy has gained 1 second over Ryan in 1 lap. He's 4.1 second now behind.
Yeah.
4.2 now, but...
I think now, so looking so good this race. And we didn't have any safety
yellow flag, by the way.
It's Naya.
There's a yellow flag.
Naya lost it.
Okay, but now, you're trapped. You have 10 seconds over even behind. What do? Do you go inside the pits, put softs?
I see a little bit of more standing water than it should be on softs. I think next lap. Yeah, 21. Put some new softs in.
But he has to act. Yes, he has to act quickly because otherwise he's not gonna do any undercut.
No. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I think lap 21, maximum lap 22, they're gonna pit for new softs. I mean, I think the softs are gonna be the tires to choose.
Me too.
But because they're actually going, I mean, we're on board with Truck Formula, and I want to see how he turns, basically. I want to see the speed in the entry to see if there's some grip or not.
Oh, and DRS now enabled. I told you.
Okay.
I told you guys. You should have pitted now. Does someone pit? Yeah, Jord does. But he has a 5-second penalty or something because the crew is now working. King Genso pits as well.
Oh, he puts mediums.
Pits as well.
Jord puts mediums. wants to be
Yeah,
safe.
they're all putting mediums for some reason. I mean, I would go on soft, also because right now the kind of grip that the mediums will give you is probably not going to be
and Naya goes on
amazing.
softs, for example. I mean, it's a no-brainer to go on softs. You know why? Because if there's a safety car, I mean, you don't pit. And if you're a guy on medium, then, I mean, I don't mean you surely pit, but still, you know, you think about it. If you go on softs, then it's fine. Safety car helps you with tire wear and you're done.
And let's see, Ryan goes on mediums. On mediums. Let's see Sammy on mediums as well.
Trap for me on softs.
Trap
He's on
softs.
He's on softs.
Good choice. Very good choice by him. He needed to do something different. He's doing something different. And let's see if it pays out or not.
I think, to be honest, Ryan and Sammy did something different. But yeah, I mean, Whittier goes on mediums, Ivan Belov goes on softs. Yeah, we're gonna see now.
Right now, Sammy is right now only 3 seconds behind Ryan, so he literally just needs to gain 2 more tenths, and that's it.
Yeah,
and not make any mistake.
Yeah, but I don't think it's gonna be easy because Truck Formula is gonna fight him. You know, I think Sammy is gonna lose a lot of time.
Well, it's a yellow flag,
fight.
and Tommy's retired. Let's see if something happens.
Safety car, no, virtual safety car.
Virtual safety car. And right now, if someone had stayed out.
Yeah.
It would have been way better, but I mean, it was a no-brainer.
Yeah, I think you would have lost 10 seconds in one lap. No, I'm joking.
Yeah. No. I think I agree with you, actually.
Let's see. Okay, we had the virtual safety car, we had some rain, we had a shower, we're having fun.
So, I'm gonna leave you for like a minute. I'll be back very soon, and I'll keep the time of this virtual safety car to do a mini spot.
Yeah.
Over to you.
Okay. So, as I was saying, we're in lap 23 and Kinkiski gets a 5-second penalty for the Delta. I think a lot of guys actually got a penalty because of Delta. Yeah, Oli. Oh, and Trap Formula is now overtaken. Sammy. He gets, they're side by side in turn 3, but Trap Formula has the inside. And he goes for the switchback Sammy, but Trap Formula has much more grip. Let's see what he can do. Yellow flag in sector 1, and it's Wheatie who actually retires from the session. He went really wide in turn 1. And in the meantime, Trap Formula has retained that P2, and I think they both have 3-second penalty. Ryan and Trap Formula, they're in the same situation, and I actually think Trap Formula can gain this time in this 13 lap stint. I think Ryan is going to be better in terms of grip in the last 4, maybe 5 laps. But still, Trap Formula has to say something about it, and he needs to say something about it. Ryan now has more ERS, so he will gain a bit more, to be honest. And yeah, Mr. Lucky now goes on mediums. I don't know what happened. There was a crash, I think, with Naya. Yeah. Anyway, Ford is now in P10. He was looking good. King Kiski in P7, King Enzo in P8, looking in the points for Red Bull, P7, P8, and now Trap Formula is actually losing some time to Ryan. Ryan actually, apart from that episode with Carlos, he was really like it was his race. I mean, he got first place in the in turn 1 at lap 1, and yeah, so let's see what he can do at the moment.
So Ale, I'm back.
Okay, yeah, and Trap Formula is actually gained in the last lap. He's starting to gain a lot from Ryan, 2.8, but Semi now has DRS from Trap Formula, and if Semi sticks with it, then he's gonna be really he's gonna fighting for, like, I think he's gonna fight for the win. He just needs 7 temps now, but he needs to say that DRS from Truck Formula. let's see. I mean, Transformer and Ryan are gonna fight. Maybe Semi was quite wise letting Transformer through, because they're gonna end up fighting P1 and P2, and he's gonna get some time.
He has no ERS left, basically.
Wow. Yeah, he's trying everything to get to that DRS zone.
And I mean, he has to do that though, let's face it.
Yeah, but he's getting a lot in the corners. Like, a lot. And I think he's gonna get the fastest lap. Yes, he is. 1:05.1, which is a really good lap. And he's gaining corner after corner. Ryan basically just gains in the straights, because he has more ERS than him. No other battles on track. And let's follow the leaders still. Semi is now 4.3 away from Ryan, so he's actually going slower than Ryan, and now he needs 1.3 seconds to cover. And let's see Vinska, because he's fighting with Jord, and Vinska gets a better exit out of turn 3. He's gonna have DRS. They have the same battery, basically. Vinska tries to go for the move on the inside, and oh, they break together. They're side by side, and Vinska takes the place. It's a P5 for the Williams driver, but Jord doesn't give up. He doesn't give up. He wants to go on the inside. No, he can't. And Vinska gets the P5 at the moment. And let's, yeah, Whittier commented on the stream, sorry dude, bad race. Yeah, tough luck, mate. That's racing. You're gonna be better in the next rounds. And let's not forget, guys, in basically half an hour, there are 2 other tiers who are actually racing and getting streamed here in the Race Spec Esports channel. Push that subscribe button and turn notifications on. We're gonna see tier 1 and tier 3 in action, with me racing in tier 1 today for Ferrari. So looking forward to it, and watch both streams, guys, and let's have some fun. And yeah, now
Trap is in the DRS now.
Yes, exactly. And Ryan doesn't seem to have that much ERS. You know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow, 4.7.
But he needs to hold on to for 2 or 3 more laps, and then his mediums will probably start to get a little bit faster than the softs.
Yeah, and especially, I mean, he can, doing that by staying behind Ryan, he can really save some ERS, which he's gonna need it. He's gonna need it.
Yeah, but
definitely.
he needs to fight now. He needs to fight now, because otherwise Trap will have better pace with the softs, and probably even break the.
Do you think he's gonna push now?
I think he needs to defend. He needs to defend like crazy right now, because the race is going to be determined in his laps, in my mind. If Trap doesn't overtake Ryan before lap 31, then it would be more complicated for him to keep the position if he overtakes Ryan, once the salts will start to wear out.
Yeah.
Because he pitted at lap 21, so he has to do 15 laps on them. We know that around lap 11, 12, that's where
he started losing some grip.
Yeah. So that's exactly what he needs to do. And Trap right now is actually saving a little bit of VRS, which I think it's a smart thing to do, because that's something that Ryan isn't doing.
Yeah, I mean, he's watching Ryan's back, basically blinking, so he knows that Ryan has less DRS than him, so he's trying to, get the better of it. And
Jord and I think Vinska are fighting.
Yeah, they're fighting, and there's King Kiski and King Gens as well during the party.
Yeah.
Ah, no, it's only King Kiski. And Jord goes really deep into that corner, goes maybe a bit too deep. But they're really close for each other. Their Trap Formula is actually now really close to Ryan.
Whoa! Well, now it's really close.
I mean, I think he doesn't push though. He doesn't push though.
Still nothing.
I think he wants to just stay in that DRS train, but I mean, as you said, he's going to be really cautious about the tires because, apart from the fact that the softs last less time compared to the mediums, but if you stay behind the car, basically you have higher tire temperatures, so basically more tire wear.
Yeah.
I mean, he needs to be in that clean air, but he doesn't seem to have a go at the moment. And in the meantime, I'm still watching Kinkiski, who goes on the outside on Vinska and he overtakes him. Wow, what a move on the outside. That was really nice. The midfield is getting hot at the moment, and now Kinkiski is looking really feisty, looking to overtake Jord as well.
I mean, Ale, look at the lap that Trap Formula has done right now. He's at a 1:06.7, which is at 1.7 seconds slower than his fastest lap.
Yeah, that's true. Well, we have almost 25 spectators. No, we have 25 spectators. So, feeling the pressure at the moment for this final part of the race. No, I'm joking.
Also, Carlos right now is really close to Thought. I don't know if Thought is actually overtaking him.
No, Carlos has been P10 all the way. So, Thought is now... I mean, that's what happens when you don't have confidence, you know? I mean, he was having a really good race, then he spinned out, and he spun round, and...
Oh, and watch out for Kinkiski on Jord!
Again on the outside! He made the same move, move.
Oh, and he did it! Also thanks to the two ghost runners.
Yeah, we're actually fighting.
Nadia. What a move, though. What a great move. Trap right now is really close to Ryan, but still not using any ERS. And now we're lap 32, and his tires are starting to feel the heat.
Yeah, but look at it now. He needs to push now. He needs to press that overtake button. But he does.
Yeah, it's a yellow flag in the meantime. I think it's still Hungary Hippo. Yeah.
Okay, keeping fighting. Nice attitude, man. And let's see now, because I mean we're looking forward to this battle since lap 25, but we're not getting this battle. Come on, guys. And Vinska is now no, Jordan's lost some time to Kinkiski, and
yeah, Kinkiski, however, has a 8-second penalty compared to George, so he needs to build 5 seconds in 4 laps, which I think is kind of not that easy.
Yeah, I thought gets another 3-second penalty, but the thing is, Kinkiski is actually getting DRS from the drivers who are lapped, so that's. I mean, Jordi is getting DRS as well, but at least he's safe, you know. He's safe to the overtake.
I mean,
yeah, I know.
Also, Thought and Carlos are fighting. Carlos got a position.
But now Thought is looking feisty again.
Oh, let's see, they're side by side.
Carlos is in front.
Oh, they almost, I think they even touched again for sure now.
And now Carlos has the inside line.
Oh, and in the meantime, Trap is overtaking Ryan!
Oh, but Ryan keeps...
Turn 3, but now Ryan has no ERS. So does Trap. Will he go for the move on the inside? He does! There's contact for sure!
Yeah, they touched him.
Oh my god, they're gonna be side by side. They're side by side right now. This can end in tears. And he doesn't, because Ryan backs off. Trap is in front, but now Ryan will definitely have a tire advantage.
Yeah, yes he will.
For sure. But he needs to stay within the DRS. He needs to stay within the DRS, save a little bit of hers, and go for the move as quickly as possible. There's a yellow flag once again, Hungry Hippo. When was it that he wasn't him? The reason why we had a yellow flag in this race? Thought and Carlos are still fighting in the meantime.
Let's see Ryan, because he's losing some momentum.
Exit on turn 1. Horrible exit.
So
he needs to stay calm. He has no ERS. So does Trap.
Both of them have no ERS. Ryan, I think he got a better exit. No,
yeah, but save the overtake. Save the overtake.
Yeah, don't push the overtake button, man. You don't need it. at the moment. You need it in 2 laps time. This is gonna be... I hope it's gonna be a Leclerc Verstappen 2019 battle. Like... I mean, it should be. Like, Ryan should have the tire advantage, otherwise... But Transformer is really looking quick.
Yeah, but yeah.
It's quick. I mean, Ryan is not using any ERS now. I mean, he has a slight advantage. Goes wide again, so don't risk it, Ryan. Because Sam is 6.6 behind, so if he gets another penalty, then your P2 is at stake as well.
Yeah.
And now he gains a bit...
Let's see how much, like, when... I'm gonna see... Okay, so Trap has no more... warnings. Ryan has 2. Ryan has 2 warnings, so he needs to be very, very careful.
And yeah, sorry guys for the interruption. Now it's last lap of this eventful and never-ending race.
An incredible race as well. Yeah. Come on, let's face it.
No, it was amazing. What a start to the season. And now Ryan 6 tenths behind. He needs to push now. I mean, no more excuses, no more tire. Like looking at the tires and stuff. You just need to send it. Is he gonna be full send? Let's watch it. And he's looking...
bad exit. He still gets a bad exit, however, turn 1.
I think, yeah, with a better exit, he could have really attacked Truck Formula because he didn't have a really good exit either. So, but Truck Formula, nah, he keeps. I think he will keep the position.
Yeah, definitely keep the position.
Wow, this was a never-ending race. Ryan basically led from lap 1 till lap 33, and Truck Formula, the pole sitter, no, the started in 2nd place, is now taking the win. I think he's never been in 1st position since the overtake on Ryan.
No, he wasn't. But he did a fantastic strategy by going on soft.
Yes,
we have said it.
Yeah, he needed something different, and now he's managed it. Truck Formula wins the Austrian Grand Prix, 1st round of the Season 4 Race Spec PS4 Euro Tier 2. P2 for Ryan in Ferrari. P3 for the pole sitter Semi, ending up 5 seconds away. Good race. Didn't have that much pace towards the end. Ivan, it's a rookie, P4 for him, and P5 for actually Kinkiski, but on track because I think he's gonna be overtaken by a lot of people. Let's see how he ends up. So he crosses the line in P5. George will get P5 for sure, and he does. Let's see what Vinska can do. He gets P5, no penalties for him. Wow, good job for the Williams driver. And neither Carlos has some penalty, has no penalties, but he's 2 way behind, I think. Yeah, he finishes in P9, third in P10, and that's it for now. That's it for today. What a race. I'm tired, actually.
Wow, incredible.
I'm kind of tired, and now I need to race. Wow. But King Genso gets the driver of the day, starting from the bottom, and really good race for him. But now Top Formula gets his deserved trophy, P1 for him. Really good race. It was fun. It was fun indeed.
Absolutely incredible race. Absolutely incredible.
Wow. So AlphaTauri, Ferrari, and McLaren joined the podium. Let's recap a bit, and then I think we'll wrap it up. Truck Formula gets the season opener in Austria for Euro Tier 2, P1 for the AlphaTauri driver, and he gets the fastest lap as well, so basically 26 points for him. Ryan in P2, Ferrari, he led almost every lap of the race, but then he got overtaken towards the end. P3 for the pole sitter Semi on McLaren, rookies looking really good, P3, P4, P5. So Ivan Belov in 4, Vinska in 5, Jordan 6th, 7th, Kinkiski the second Red Bull of King ends in P8, then Carlos and Fodayan close the top 10. But let's not forget about Mr. Lucky, Oli, Angry Hippo, Naya, and actually only Naya, because Witty won't get points because he retired. They will all get points. So guys, it was a pleasure as always. Let's see you next week for the British GP at Silverstone. And yeah, do you want to say something more, Antos? Say goodbye or
thank you very much for joining us, guys. Don't forget, every Tuesday at 8 Central European Time, same channel, same guys, same tier, same entertainment, same F1 2020, same race spec.
So see you guys.